I haven't seen Beyonce at a Met Gala in forever.
Yeah, it's
I
been a while.
tripped her. I think last time she was there, she was in a latex dress. And I stood on her train and I tripped her and it turned around and she's Beyonce. And I was like,
What's up, songsters? It's Elijah Gil with another episode of Song to Story. Today, we have someone who is a fashion icon in my eyes, who's a model, and who's been a friend for over 10 years, and someone just really fucking cool. Welcome, Char Defrancesco.
thank you. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
It's been a long time, man. How have you been?
I've been good.
Life has been crazy and chaotic, to say the least. I feel like you've been doing your thing. You look great.
Thank you.
And life has been treating you amazing. And I love to see good people being treated great.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, no, I have a question for you, Char. Before we get into things, do you know the number one song on the day that you were born?
Do you know the day that I was born?
I do. April 4th, 1985.
Thank you. Yes. No, I don't know.
Despite what Wikipedia and everything else says, he was not born in 1981, ladies and gentlemen. Like, take that off. Take that off. So do you know what song it was?
I have no idea.
All right, I'm going to tell you right now. So the number one song was One More Night by Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
All right?
I fuck with
So
it.
I want to, you fuck with Phil Collins?
Yeah,
I
heavy.
love me some Phil
I
Collins.
love him.
So let's take a little listen.
All right.
And we're going to listen to One More Night by Phil Collins. It's a vibe.
It is.
It's
but
like,
maybe it makes me feel kind of old, actually. I'm like,
Right.
This is what the music was like.
I feel like music back in the 80s was kind of just like better. Like the lyrics were better, the vibes were better. Like this is and Phil Collins is iconic, and like
Yeah.
all his songs were iconic. Like this, like to me, Phil Collins is obviously one of the greats. And so I have a question for you. When it comes to One More Night, right? When you think about amazing nights that you've had in your life, is there one more night that you wish you could relive over and over again?
Over and over?
Yeah. What's like one of the best nights of your life?
I mean, even the best nights of my life, I don't think I'd want to live over and over. I think it's important that a new day always comes, right?
I love that.
Otherwise, it's like a horror movie. You get like stuck in like the same.
That is true, like Groundhog's Day type of thing. But like, if you could like reminisce about one night that was like amazing, like what's a highlight in life? Like I remember that night and it was like just amazing and perfect.
To be honest, I have had so many, but I'll tell you, the night I wish I remembered was the night of my wedding.
I mean, I
wish
feel like
I
that's
remembered
perfect
that
not
night,
to remember.
But I've had, I've been blessed with a lot of really amazing experiences and friends and stuff, and it's hard to say.
Now, what was that like for you? Because that was a star-studded wedding. To kind of just be up there with someone that you absolutely love.
Yeah.
And like look into the audience and you see all these superstars just staring at you. What was that like for you? But also, what was that like for your family, kind of just mingling with all these like super famous people?
Well, my family, everyone thought it was cool. I had like friends from high school come, like taking pictures of Anna Wintour and stuff, just like crazy, like people from the hood taking pictures with Anna. And I mean, like Naomi and all these people. I mean, it was crazy, but I don't myself really remember much because there was 1,000 people and the whole night was like, hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. And it was just like, if we gave everyone their 10 seconds of time, it would have taken 4.5 hours to get through everybody.
Yeah. Now you talk about the iconic Anna Wintour. What was it like first meeting her? Is she as intimidating as people say?
I think at first, because you hear the stories, but she's actually one of the most amazing people. She's such a lovely person. She's so kind and considerate. And she, she's very honest, and a lot of people in fashion aren't. And I think people, are kind of shocked by how honest she is. But, she's such an incredible person, and she's so nice and considerate. And, she's fighting for the rights of people that hate her guts and like throw dead raccoons on her plate at dinner and all these horrible things. And she's still fighting for their rights. And like, I don't know. She's she's like truly such an amazing person.
Yeah,
such a special
I've actually
person.
heard great things about her. Like when she gets to know you and she trusts you,
Yeah.
she'll ride for you.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
that's what I definitely heard about Anna Wintour, and I think she's iconic. I think what she's done for
She's so
fashion,
smart.
and like I think that people are just intimidated by like a woman who will speak her mind, and they
Yeah, of
always.
course.
I feel like the industry always has been, whether it's in fashion, music, film.
Yeah.
I feel like they're so intimidated by like women speaking their mind, and
course.
I love seeing. Like I want there to be a movie based on her life. And I think that would be so
That
dope.
isn't Devil Wears Prada.
That isn't Devil Wears Prada. Like
Yeah.
I want to see an Anna Wintour biopic. I think that would be super dope. All right, Char, let's get into the music. So
Okay.
let's get into some of your favorite songs. And the first song that I want to get into is by Philip Glass. So this was I listened to this song Flow, and it was very interesting because like the rest of the songs are very different. And I'm really excited to dive into why this is one of your favorite songs, and also like some stories I have. So let's get into Flow by Philip Glass.
It'd be a hard one to
to dissect.
Well, yeah, I'm not really dissect. Well, part of it is the experience, right? And like, you know, I mean, he's like a musical genius.
Yeah.
He's like, like when I hear this, I think of like the city and the streets of New York kind of becoming alive, and like in the morning, like everything's starting to go. And you get this kind of very uncomfortable feeling and this feeling of anxiety when all this chaos is going on. And you have like all these, you know, patterns like overlapping, and it's just kind of like chaotic and your mind doesn't know what to do with it. And then it's really hard to talk over this. And then like all of a sudden it just stops, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just like this breath of fresh air, and your brain kind of doesn't know how to go from all this crazy pattern overlapping chaos to like nothing.
Yeah.
And you have this moment of like peace and clarity. And that's just really the contrast of all the chaos and then the nothingness is just so like beautiful and like almost profound and like peaceful. And a lot of his songs are very like hypnotic and just like that. He's amazing. And, you know, in minimalist music.
Now, like you talk about like going from, you know, the chaos to the silence when you're like at all these events that you go to and it's just nonstop chaos and everyone going up to you. Like, how do you kind of go home and kind of dissect all that, but also kind of hone in everything?
I mean, I come to LA just to kind of get away from everything, just to kind of like relax and take my brain. I mean, there's some events and some things that take a lot more energy than others. You know what I mean? You know, like the Met obviously is like it takes like weeks and weeks of preparation. The event itself, the carpet is nuts. It's like 2 hours. Like it's just a crazy night. And then it takes like weeks to kind of like recover and, you know, regain your energy and stuff like that.
Now you talk about the Met. What's your opinion on the co-chairs this year? They have Beyonce.
I just found this out this morning, actually. I mean, I don't have an opinion. I think, you know, Anthony Vaccarelli, I think he's amazing and he's doing a great job at Saint Laurent. I haven't seen Beyonce at a Met Gala in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I tripped her. I think last time she was there, she was in a latex dress. And I stood on her train and I tripped her and it turned around and she's Beyonce. And I was like,
you tripped Beyonce?
I tripped Beyonce.
The Beyonce.
And then luckily she knew Marc, but I was just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What did she say?
She's like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Hey, Marc. She's totally
she
fine.
was just totally cool with it.
Yeah.
See, Beyonce's a sweetheart. I heard she's actually really nice.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed like it.
No. Well, I mean, you tripped her and she said it's okay. So like, no, I'd be like, but luckily that went by okay. So the next song that we're gonna listen to is by Jessie Reyes, and I know you're like really into her music. I know she's a friend of yours.
Yeah, she is,
and she's a vibe. I love me some Jessie Reyes. She could sing. She's gorgeous.
She's so smart.
Yeah,
and her way with words is just, I mean. And she studies music. She works so much. She's always constantly like learning and reading. And I mean, she's such an incredible person, such a huge talent. And I love her music. I love her poetry. I love All
right. So let's get into Figures by Jessie Reyes.
All right.
It almost gives like Amy Winehouse a little bit, like the vibe.
Little bit.
I gave you right to die, and you gave me game.
Such a vibe.
Yeah.
And I think it's so beautiful when artists can like, they don't have to like enunciate the whole word.
Yeah.
Like just figures. Like, and you still feel that. You still feel like the pain of what she's going through. And it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she could sing her ass off.
Hurt you back. What would you do? Couldn't get me back.
I feel like it's one of them songs you know, drink a bottle of wine, want to send that text.
Okay, heartbroken at home. Yeah.
Like, you just get mad. Like,
yeah.
All that shit that you put me through.
The fuck would you feel?
Oh,
I could listen to Jessie Reyes all day long.
No, she's so good. Now, is there a time in your life where you have felt those
heartbroken
lyrics? Like,
of course, it's part of like growing up in life, right? Like,
yeah. No, like how did you navigate getting through those heartbreaks?
Music, I think.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of like friends. You lean on your friends, and you know, you kind of as special as you think your situation is, it's really like a rite of passage, and everyone goes through it. You know what I mean? It's very similar.
Now, like, once you actually found that love and you're surrounded by success and you're successful yourself, was that almost like, did you think about your ex like a fuck you to your ex in that way?
No, but in a way, it's crazy how if I hadn't have been with my ex, I wouldn't have been prepared for the relationship I'm in now. And, you know, you kind of follow you follow everything back, and you're kind of right. Like, I'm right where I should be. Like, and if I didn't go through the experiences I went through, I wouldn't know how to navigate the situation I'm in now. So it's crazy how everything kind of works out how it should, you know?
Now, you talk about navigating the relationship. I know you guys are open about therapy.
Yeah.
Is that something that you still stand by?
1000%. We were like 6 months into our relationship, and we're like, you know, we're pretty serious about this relationship. I am too. Like, and we hadn't even had a single fight. We're like, let's go see a therapist every week, you know, and if we're really serious about this. And we did. And we've been in therapy every week for the past 12 years, 13 years, wow. 12 years, 11 years, 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so like it's built the strength of your relationship.
Yeah, 1000%.
And do you, like, even when things are, because I'm sure in the 13 years now, you guys have gotten into some fights now.
Yeah, of course.
Like, how is that if you go into therapy weekly? Like, are you able to get past those things? You bring those things up?
Yeah. A lot of times, you know, our therapy night is Monday night. Like, just fucking wait till Monday night. Like, I can't
like,
wait till Nancy Gubbins hears about this. Like, you know, so we kind of like wait sometimes to like, if it's really heavy or like loaded, we'll like wait to talk about it with our therapist there, because it's kind of what she's there for. But I think more importantly, we've never been in a place where we haven't been able to repair something.
Mm-hmm.
We've never like hurt each other in a way that's gotten like to where, you know, a lot of people go to therapy when it's too late, you know, when there's too much damage has already been done. And we just wanted to make sure that didn't happen. Yeah.
So like your relationship is like super strong. And it being in the spotlight, how, like other than therapy, how do you guys like maintain that love with each other? Especially in gay relationship. It's hard to like have a long lasting relationship.
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, I don't think without therapy, I'm in personal therapy myself, and he's in his therapy, and then we're in couples therapy. But I think without that, there's no handbook, you know what I mean? And like all these situations come up, and I know it's a very extraordinary circumstance that I'm in. And I wouldn't have been able to navigate it without therapy, because there's so many things you wouldn't have been able to predict that come up, you know, like, and so, yeah, I mean, therapy. Everyone needs therapy.
Everyone does need therapy.
We all have trauma. We all have shit. We all have baggage. Like everyone needs someone to help
And music is therapy. I feel like the music that we listen to is our
Yeah.
therapy sometimes. Like for me, I have a therapist that I go to, but there's times where I just want to listen to a song and just
Yeah,
cry.
for sure.
Just because like I'm going through something or I just want to let it all out and just like go for a walk. And I think that, music could definitely be our therapy as well.
Yeah, but I think it's important to like know what it is we're feeling, you know,
Yeah.
and be able to put language to it and like, you know.
And not just feel it. Like no,
Mhm.
like no, that's actually really important because I think sometimes we can put ourselves into a dark place. And
Yeah.
like even though music is therapeutic, there is music because music is so powerful. It
Mhm.
can put us into that dark place.
Yeah.
So I definitely 100% agree with that. So the next song is completely different from the others, and it's someone that you're close with again, Lil Kim, the
Yeah.
iconic Lil Kim.
Mhm.
So this song is absolutely amazing. I have been a Lil Kim fan since I was a child, and she's someone that I look up to. So the next song we're going to listen to is "Crush on You"
Yes.
by the iconic Lil Kim.
It's so funny, like listening to this, it's a completely different person than like my like best friend.
Yeah.
They're just like two separate people. It's just so funny to hear like,
Because she's a mom now, so it's
Yeah.
different for her.
and I've never met. I mean, I hear her performing these songs and stuff, but I've never like, I don't know. It's just so funny.
But you know what? Lil Kim has some bars. Like
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
I think that she is the OG when it comes to like female hip hop, female rap. Like
1000%.
the doors that she opened for so many of the other girls. Like
That's facts.
it's her lyricism is
Yeah.
crazy. I think to this day, the lyrics that Lil Kim, like she could definitely go toe to toe with the guys of today and back then.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, music today, let's be honest, isn't.
no, not at all.
It's not what it used to be.
Yeah, lyrically, like rap today it's not even.
Like people just don't care about making quality music.
No,
anymore.
it really is all about the check to people and about a beat and getting something viral. They don't really care about like the quality of the
Or
lyrics.
even making the beat. Like people just take a song that was a hit and then just like rap over it. I'm like, that's just lazy.
No, it's hella lazy. Like, how did you and Kim meet actually?
So Mark and her had been super close for a long time. Like when she was in jail, they would write each other every day.
Oh, really?
Like, we have like coloring books like that she would color in and stuff for him and sent. And so when I got with him, we just became super close.
Yeah.
And then you know, she asked me to do that TV show with her. And yeah, we've just been like one of my best friends ever since.
That TV show seemed like a lot of fun. It was
was a lot of
iconic.
fun.
Not only Lil Kim, you had Maya on there,
Mhm.
you had Chili on there.
Yeah.
Like, what was that like for you to kind of be on this boat with all these other icons, but also now be on a television show, having just them follow you around and just get to know you more and have the world get to know you more?
I mean, it was great. It was like a very fun. I'm like, why am I the only guy on a show called Girls Cruise? But no, I mean, it was so much fun. Like I didn't know Maya or Chili, and I love them, and you know, it was just a fun vacation with your friends, and it wasn't like there wasn't story producers or any of that other kind of shit that comes with like reality TV,
Yeah.
which was really great, and it was just like all positive vibes.
Would you ever do reality TV again or no?
I think in the right circumstance, for sure.
Yeah.
Like just depends.
Would Mark do it, or he's
Absolutely
like
not,
absolutely?
no.
He's like no cameras. Like
No, he doesn't need to do it. He doesn't want to do it.
I saw that the documentary on him. I
the
heard it was
Sofia Coppola one?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
it was done really well. I haven't watched it yet, but I can't wait to see it. But I heard that it's absolutely amazing. What was it like for you and for him to kind of watch that?
Would they have been like really close for like 30 years?
Mhm.
It's really sweet. It's like a love letter from Sophia to Mark about their friendship in the past like 30 years. And it's just kind of like a collage of like, you know, friendship, inspiration. And it's really sweet documentary.
I love that.
Yeah.
So the next song that we're gonna get into is by another rap icon, Lil Wayne. So A Milli is a song that we all know, is a song that gets us in our vibe. And first I want to ask you this, like, what's your opinion on Wayne? Do you think he gets his flowers enough? Like, how you feel about Wayne?
I mean, yeah, he's one of the most celebrated, I think, rappers of our time. you know, I think he gets a lot of flowers, you know, and I think they're well deserved.
Yeah.
You know, you know, I think it's no secret he doesn't write all of his music. And,
Yeah.
But I think he's incredible.
And he's even said that in some of his raps
Yeah.
too. So like, it is no secret. But like, yeah, Wayne is dope, and this song is hella dope and hella memorial. So let's play a Millie.
Do you know what this is sampled from?
What?
A Tribe Called Quest, El Segundo.
Really?
Yeah, a Millie.
I had no idea.
It's really sick.
That is crazy. And Tribe Called Quest that's iconic.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This song, when it first came out, and this whole album first came out, but especially a Millie, it was such a vibe. It made me like feel myself. It made me like look into the mirror and like, I got this shit. Like it was one of those songs, like I'm the shit type of song.
I just think lyrically, the song is just like, it's just so hard. The beat's so hard, and like he's just on fire. This is like the peak of his career.
Yeah. Was there ever a time for you where you felt on top of the world? So you've been to the Met, major things. Was there ever a time where you're like, you feel like the shit?
I don't know. I mean, sure, I've had like glimpses of it, but I think I always try to humble myself.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think it's easy to get caught up, you know, in that. Like I don't even really fuck with social media like that. Like at all.
I noticed you're not as active as you used to.
No, like I post maybe once a year, and I never check it. I think I don't know.
I mean, social media is toxic too.
Yeah, and I understand that a lot of people have to do it for work.
Yeah,
like so many people, you know, and you know, I feel blessed that I don't have to. But I just people. It's so easy to get caught up in like I'm the shit, all this validation, instant validation, and I just don't think it's healthy. I don't know. Like I think I don't know. It scares me.
No, yeah, I 100% agree. And I think that like the validation that we need is within ourselves too. So I think there are times where it's okay to kind of just look in the mirror and just say, I'm the shit. Or like if you're driving in the car that you love, having the windows down, it's like life is good. I feel like it's fine to feel like, you know, life is where I want it to be. Do you feel like you manifested your life right now?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You know, I try to be a good person. I try to do good things, and I try not to have expectations on where my life will be, because I think, you know, we judge experiences like this is good, this is bad, but we really don't know where it's going to end up. You know what I mean? And like how things are going to play out. So I think it's important to be level and
humble.
Humble, yeah.
And now you talk about being humble and setting an example, and you're an uncle. And so for you and your nephew, how has that been? Because like I remember when I first met you, he was real young. So I'm sure now it's in those like peak years of life of like, especially in social media and life. What's that like for you as an uncle?
Okay, scratch everything I just said. Like I do actually, like one time I felt like when I was a shit is when I get to take like my nephews to these cool experiences.
Yeah.
And they're like looking at me like, oh my God. Like then I do actually feel like, okay, this is pretty cool that I'm able to do this, you know?
No, that must feel amazing to be able to like show them that.
Yeah.
Like you're real close with your entire family, right?
Yeah.
And so like for them to kind of see your success and see like where you've come, like how far you've come in life, like what's that like for them, and kind of like be able to share this experience with them?
And I mean, I'm very grateful to be able to share, you know, experiences and things with them. I think what's the point of like doing all these cool things and not experiencing them with the people you love?
Yeah.
You know, like just posting them on social media just seems kind of sad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's very cool to be able to return the favor. Like they did so much for me growing up. And so to be able to like return the favor is really cool.
What's a fond memory that you have as a kid that like is ingrained in your mind as far as like the love that your family poured into you? So not a particular memory, but well, kind of. When I was 16, I had to get a job, and my parents started charging me rent, like $50 a month or whatever. I forgot what it was. And, you know, it got more and more. And by the time I was like 18 or 19, it was like almost $1,000 a month or whatever it was. And then the day I moved out, they gave me back every dollar I'd ever given them. And it was just this like moment, like A, of gratitude, and B, like, you know, I got taught
like such an important thing, like how to ration my money and all these things. And then it was all for a lesson, like not for their gains or anything. I don't know. It was just such a beautiful like moment for me. Yeah.
That's actually so smart. Like for a parent to do, like when you think about it, like teaching them how to like manage their money, teaching them like that life doesn't come so easy. You have to like work for what you get, but you get it back in return. Like all that hard work comes back to you in return.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. That's hella smart.
That's good, right?
Now, speaking of the love that our parents give us, they will always love us. And the next song we're going to get into is by the iconic Whitney Houston. I will always love you. The voice. It
doesn't get better than her.
It doesn't get better than Whitney Houston. And it's R.I.P. Whitney, and we miss you every single day. And to be able to live in this lifetime where we got to witness the voice of Whitney. What is that like for you as someone who loves music and loves singers?
I mean, I don't really know if I appreciated it back like when I was young as I did when I was older. Like it just, what a huge talent she was, and just how, she'd sing these incredibly hard songs and it was just so effortless and just so beautiful. And this was a time like before auto-tune, before like, producers and engineers could make anyone sound good. Like this is a time where you had to be pitch perfect, where you had to be like, as good as you were to make it. And she is, she's the GOAT.
She is the GOAT. So let's listen to I Will Always Love You by the voice herself, Whitney Houston.
By Dolly Parton.
Originally by Dolly Parton. And that was so amazing of Dolly to give that to Whitney too.
Yeah.
Because like the original by Dolly was a hit. And everyone did know it. It wasn't like it was like a deep cut that nobody knew about. Like this was a big hit too. So for her to give that to Whitney, it was a big deal.
I think Dolly's a really good person.
No, yeah, I've heard wonderful things about Dolly Parton, and like I got scared recently when they said she got sick and she was in the hospital.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, my heart dropped. I was like, we cannot lose Dolly.
We've invited her to the Met like every single year for the past like 10 years.
She just won't go?
She won't go.
Why? Why do you think that is?
I don't know. But like I think it'd just be so major to walk in with her.
Absolutely. I can't believe that Dolly Parton won't go to the Met. I feel like, I genuinely feel that if Dolly Parton walked into the Met, even Anna Wintour herself would stop everything that she's doing just to look at her. She's that iconic. I feel like
it'd be a moment for sure.
Yeah.
We know she's like completely covered in tattoos, right?
Is she?
Mm-hmm. She's like sleeved up. Dolly is sleeved up.
Dolly Parton is sleeved up? Miss Dolly's like that?
It's crazy.
Okay, Dolly. Okay, Miss Parton. Oh, I love that. Now, Whitney, this voice is just...
It's flawless.
It literally is flawless. And like, when you think of when a singer goes to do any type of audition or talent show, they try and do this song.
They should never try to do
and they should never do
People
this
should
song.
never do it.
Like, I feel like no musical artist should ever try to do what Whitney did. It's not going to be duplicated.
It's the dumbest thing.
Whenever I'm watching these American Idol shows, X Factors, and I see someone do I Will Always Love You, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're already setting yourself up for failure.
Actually, Kelly Clarkson really killed it.
I mean,
Did you see that?
Kelly's in a league of her own too.
Yeah, she really nailed
it. Kelly doesn't get her flowers enough because Kelly is one of the best voices of our generation. Like, and there's certain artists that I feel like don't get their flowers enough when it comes to like how good they are. There's like Kelly doesn't, Jasmine Sullivan doesn't. There's a few that don't get that that conversation of being one of the best voices of all time. And like I think that Kelly's in that conversation. Speaking of Whitney, she also gave the iconic national anthem. And like when people try and redo the national anthem, they think of Whitney, they think of that voice, because like no one's ever done it like that.
No one has ever done it as well. I mean, it's the best version of the national anthem.
Oh yeah, like
hands down.
There's nothing that even comes close to it, and it gives you such pride no matter what's going on in the nation right now. When you hear that song, when you hear her version of that song, you have such pride for being American, even though right now what's going on in this nation is, I don't know how you feel about it, but like I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I think it's pretty I think if you weren't scared, it'd be very questionable.
Yeah.
But it's the best version of the national anthem like I've ever heard. I will watch it today and cry still. Like I'll get tears in my eyes.
Same.
It's amazing.
Now, like speaking of love, when did you first know that you were in love with Marc?
I don't know. I think from the beginning, kind of like we just clicked and vibed and shared so much of a history, and we had so many things in common and upbringing, and I was like, this is crazy. Like this is like my person. You know, we just knew so many of the same references. We had so much in common, grew up like the same, and it was pretty early on.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Like one soulmate for your life? I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. I think maybe you have multiple that are out there.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's very crazy to think there's only one person for you and 7 billion people. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think the odds of that are pretty unlikely.
I agree. I think we have soul ties. I believe in soul ties, that we can have a tie with so many different people.
Yeah.
Whether it's romantically or friendship wise. I think, we could have that soul tie with someone forever. And I think that we could even have soul ties with our family members. I feel like I'm super close with my mom. I feel like that's a soul tie in itself.
Yeah.
And I know that you're super close with your parents as well. So that's like, we have those soul ties with the people that we love.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself being a dad?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, I think I wouldn't mind a well-behaved one or two. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I haven't really, like today in my life, like probably not today, but eventually, yeah, I think I would.
Do you think that you would go like surrogate route or maybe adopt?
I think there's so many kids out in the world that need homes.
I
I
agree.
think it would be crazy. Like I don't have anything tied into my ego that much where I'm like, I need my DNA out there. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing special about my DNA. Like I think there's kids that need a home. And I think to be able to change the trajectory of someone's life, I think would be like one of the most beautiful gifts you could give, someone.
I love that. Now, last song that we're going to play is one of your favorite songs this past year.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best album of the year.
Yeah?
I think it's just so masterfully done. It's, Pharrell produced it. I think lyrically it's on point, and I just think it's like the best quality music. I mean, yeah. And all the collaborators and people that worked on it are all amazing. And
have you had a chance to meet Clips or Pharrell or any
Pharrell
of those
I've
guys?
met many times, yeah. Like I know Pharrell.
'Cause he's big in the fashion world, yeah?
Yeah, he got his start in fashion through Marc.
Oh, wow.
Like when Marc was at Louis Vuitton, Pharrell came and did the millionaire glasses with him, and then did some jewelry with him, and then, full circle moment. Then he took over men's, recently, and like in the house that Marc built. And so, I mean, we see him, and he's so nice. He's just like such an amazing person. But yeah, Pharrell I know, and he's amazing, so smart. I've never met Malice or T, but they've been doing this for a long time, and they're amazing.
Maybe they'll be at the Met this year. So we're gonna listen to POV by Clips
and Tyler,
the Creator,
who's really developed like into this crazy amazing artist.
Yeah, Tyler's
the development
great.
is insane.
Yeah.
He's really put the work in. It's very cool.
Like over the course of his career, he's definitely like worked his ass off. Even like lyrically too. Like because like when he first came out, I was like, okay. But like even like lyrically, how he's really like embodied who he is and just like studied the craft. I give my props to Tyler, the Creator.
I do too. I really do.
So like when you first heard this song, like what went through your head as far as like the lyrics? Like
I'm like, it's just such like a masterclass at like quality hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not oversimplistic. It's not overdone. It's not overproduced. It's clean. Like you could tell you could just tell like the production is just there. Like they spent money on it, and like the quality is incredible. And when you listen to it, like in an incredible system, like Dolby Atmos, it just sounds like sounds coming from everywhere. It's really amazing.
No, it's a vibe. And you said this is your album of the year?
Probably, yeah. It's like hip hop album of the year, yeah, for sure. I don't think anything is better.
Yeah. No, this is such a vibe.
Yeah.
Like this year's Grammys are gonna be interesting to see like who ends up getting album of the year. I know a lot of people are talking about Bad Bunny, Gaga, Kendrick, Sabrina, Justin.
Not Sabrina.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, probably not.
I mean,
But-
I
cute
mean,
girl.
It's cute.
Yeah,
She's very cute.
but
Not
like,
my genre. But
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
it's a
props to
definitely
her.
it's a very different, especially pop music has gotten very.
But okay, so Taylor Swift isn't my genre or my vibe, but I have so much respect for her.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And like,
Yeah, no, Taylor has put in
But-
the work.
yeah.
No matter what you say about Taylor, one, she's a great songwriter,
Mhm.
but also like that girl has put in the work like over the
Yeah.
past 15, 16, close to 20 years
Mhm.
of her career. Like much respect to Taylor. And you know, she's built an empire.
She really has.
People can't hate on that. And you know, they still do.
They will. Yeah.
But if you're not getting haters, you're not doing something right.
Okay.
That's my motto. If they're not hating on you, then
People just have too much time on their hands.
I think so too. And I think that also social media, like I said, has gotten a bit toxic. So
For sure.
But have you had a chance to meet Taylor before?
Yeah, I've met her. I've met her at Gigi's birthday. She was hanging out with Gigi for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Like they were super close.
Yeah.
And then I think I met her at like Gigi's birthday party or something.
What was that like?
Gigi's birthday party or meeting Taylor?
Both.
I mean, it was.
I bet Gigi's party was hella fun. Like
Yeah, it was.
Gigi.
She's very like protective of her circle and who she lets in.
Mhm.
And so it's always very comfortable and very like intimate and not that many. It's not like a crazy club party or anything like that. It's just like maybe 50, 100 people and it's
Yeah.
all very casual and chill and fun. And that's the vibe.
Has there ever been a celebrity that you've almost felt like starstruck by? Where you're like, oh shit, like that's
Yeah, but it's always the people you wouldn't expect.
I
Like
agree.
I always fan out over like the most random people, like never anyone that you would think, but like I don't know, like Kelly from The Office. I'm like, oh my god, like what the fuck? Like I'm in the same room as her.
No, I like that. That's happened to me before. Like,
Mm.
obviously, I've interviewed so many different celebrities, but for some random reason, and he's a big star too. But for some reason, I kind of just like when I met Jake Gyllenhaal, I was just like, it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mhm.
But I think there's only one person that I think I would legit just freeze over, and I think that's Mariska Hargitay. Because if I met the Olivia Benson, I think
Uh-huh.
I would freeze up and be like, because you do you know how many times I've watched Law and Order SVU? That is
Oh,
like,
yeah.
is there a show that you binge all the time that's like your go-to show at night?
I don't know. I not the same one. No, I try to watch a bunch of different shows.
Are you a big TV guy though?
Yeah, I watch a lot of TV.
Yeah?
for sure.
What are some of your favorite shows right now?
You know what's hard is you binge a show and you go through it so quick and then you forget about it.
Yeah.
And you watch so much trash in between.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's hard to like, I just watched Beast in Me and All
Oh,
Her
that was
Fault,
good.
and those were both like really good.
Oh, All Her Fault was really good.
Really good. Sarah
Yeah.
Snook is so amazing.
Oh no, she killed it.
She
She
did kill it.
killed that role, and like that show had me all over the place because I was not expecting, spoiler alert, the husband to be the biggest piece of shit.
I don't spoiler alert it.
Like-
It's fucked up.
But like I literally that show was so good and so well written, well done. Because
Mhm.
I was literally guessing everybody else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was an amazing show. What about movies? Any big movies this past year that you love?
Yeah. So I loved One Battle After Another.
Oh yeah, that was good.
It was amazing.
yeah.
We
Tiana killed it.
Yeah, I saw it before Tiana. Anna screened it
Really?
for us like months and months before
Oh,
even the
wow.
cast had seen it. And I mean, I loved it. Tiana was amazing in it. And I thought it was so funny and just like such a good, entertaining movie.
Yeah.
Frankenstein was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Begonia
fashion
was
of
good.
Frankenstein was like amazing. Oh, Begonia was really good. I
Mhm.
thought, but she always kills it. It's Emma Stone. Like
Yeah.
she
She does.
she's so brilliant as an actress. She could do comedy, drama, anything like
Yeah.
that. That girl kills it. And her fashion is good too. Like people be sleeping on Emma Stone's fashion because that girl could dress. Speaking of fashion, have you already started discussing what you guys are gonna wear for the Met?
No, I think we have to discuss who we're taking first. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
kind of like first before we even think about us. It's like,
Oh, true. Yeah.
who do we want to take, you know.
Yeah. So like, who decides that? Is that like a publicist decides that? Do you guys decide that?
So we decide. I mean, ultimately Anna decides, you know what I mean? Like she is the gatekeeper. She decides who gets to go.
Yeah.
But so how it works is each fashion house usually has a table. Some of the smaller houses just have like a ticket and like the Vogue table. And then in that table, you have, 12 people to invite. And then you invite people. Well, I don't know how, if you're not close with Anna, we're close with Anna. So we invite and then we tell Anna who we've invited.
Yeah.
I think normally they have to submit to Anna first who they want to invite. She says yes or no, and then they invite. Or a lot of times, these celebrities, people are coming up to you, like asking if they can go.
Yeah.
Like people, it's just it's a weird thing. But yeah, all these people are trying to get to go to the Met, and so they slide into your DMs or whatever. And
no, I bet. But I have a question with that because, like, for a couple of years now, so many people on the internet are like seeing people like influencers and stuff showing up at the Met, and people are wondering like, how did they get into the Met? Like, what is the story behind that? How are these influencers getting into the Met Gala?
Well, I think it started with during COVID when they had like the pop-up Met Gala. It wasn't really like the real Met. It was just I think it was like in December. I forgot when it was. We didn't go. But so there was all these empty tables, these seats, and Anna made a very smart decision, saying like, we need to get young people in there, so people grow up having this idea or something to work towards and something they want to go to. Like, and without it, it just kind of dies out with the generation, And so that was the year all the influencers went. And then, she's kind of more open to it with some people just because that's just where shit is now. Like
she's very open to like giving people a chance because like people forget that she gave Kim Kardashian a chance on Vogue and like so many other people in the fashion world weren't even paying any of the Kardashians any mind, and Anna Wintour gave her a chance and putting her on the cover. So I think people forget that like Anna, she's gonna give people a chance to like showcase themselves in that fashion world. So I think that's pretty dope. I'm excited for the Met to see like who shows up, who wears what. Like Met Monday is a thing. Everyone goes on the internet to like. I hope obviously Beyonce is part of the co-chair. I know she's gonna show out. I hope Cardi shows out. I wonder if Lady Gaga will show out. So like, I think it'll be fun. Were you there the year that Cardi and Nicki got into that fight?
That was it. They got to a fight at the Vanity Fair party.
Oh, it was a Vanity Fair. It wasn't a Met. But no. Did you go to that?
I've been to the Met every year for the past like 10 years. Yeah.
So did you? But you weren't at that Vanity Fair party.
No, that was in LA. No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I heard all about it,
okay. Yeah. No, like that. When that happened. Like, are there like stories at the Met of like some craziness that goes on behind the scenes where it's like, oof?
I mean, Anna really doesn't fuck around.
Yeah.
And you don't fuck around on Anna.
Yeah.
Like, unless you want to, you know what I mean?
You
like
be blackballed and not
like
see
you don't
anything ever.
fuck around on Anna's time, like period.
How do you feel about, because she's, the new girl now is at the editor-in-chief for Vogue now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is she?
Anna's still in charge.
Okay.
Like,
so Anna's
don't
still
make
like,
any,
okay.
she's still
so
like
the internet's so weird because they be making shit up. Like,
well, so this girl, I forgot her name, but she is the new editor-in-chief and she just kind of does the day-to-day.
Okay.
And just like stuff that Anna really doesn't need to be doing. She just had her third grandchild, and she's 76, and she just wants a little bit more free time. Yeah.
Yeah, she's worked her ass off.
Yeah, for sure. But, at the end of the day, she's still reporting to Anna. Anna's still approving, and Anna's still in charge.
Oh, so it's not like the internet made it seem like, they ousted
Anna.
It's
a huge position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's an opportunity, and it's a title. It's a huge title. And so, yeah, that's probably why.
So when new editor-in-chief comes in, were a lot of the fashion houses a little nervous because they don't really know her and they're kind of...
Maybe somewhere, but I think anyone who knows Anna and knows the situation knew that she was still the head of all Condé Nast, and Anna wouldn't just put someone random. You know what I mean? Like, this person had been working under Anna with Anna for many, many years. And I think everyone felt fine about it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. My last question for you is there one song right now that you want everybody to listen to?
J Balvin and Sophie Tucker.
Hey.
I don't know if it's out yet, but maybe when this podcast is out, it'll definitely be out.
Yeah. No, I love J Balvin. And that's a close friend of you too.
Yeah.
Like, and J Balvin is a super cool guy. I have never met him, but just like seeing what he's done for Latinos, seeing what he's done for music, J Balvin is a vibe. And one day I hope he can be on the show. So yeah, shout out to J Balvin. The name of the song?
Hold on, let me look it up. Let's see. And it's probably a working title, but oops, let me see.
I bet it's gonna sound so good.
It's
a
good.
It's a hit.
I think it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a club hit, but it really.
No, but he kills it.
He's so prolific. He is always in the studio working. It's so insane.
Yeah. No, every time I see him, he's either in the studio or at some concert.
He
like at a show.
Just performed for 8 hours in Medellin. He was on stage for 8 hours. I took 2 naps while he was performing.
That is insane.
Insane. It was a crazy
I saw
show.
like the video of it and like how many people went.
Yeah, it was like 65,000.
That's so dope. What was Colombia like?
It was amazing. It was such a vibe. It was so nice, so cheap, like crazy cheap.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Really?
It was like an hour-long Uber black ride for $14. I was in like a 5-star hotel in a suite for $260 a night. Like it was crazy cheap.
In Medellin?
Mm-hmm. In Medellin, like right in the city.
I gotta go to Colombia. Like I heard it's a lot of fun actually.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's amazing.
I definitely want to go.
I don't think the song is titled. It's just like.
Oh, okay.
It's just like
new song by J Balvin and Sophie Tucker.
Yeah.
So that's the song to listen to. You heard it here first.
Hey.
So Char, thank you for being on the show.
Of course, I appreciate
you. Definitely have to come back because we all have different songs that we love, and we can't just narrow it down to 5. So you got to come back and
there's other songs worth mentioning.
Char, thank you so much for coming here. I appreciate that. And you heard him. Listen to that new J Balvin and Sophie Tucker song. It's a bop. You got to check it out. It's so good. So thank you guys for watching. This is Song the Story with Elijah Gil. We'll see you next time.